enjoyed this week's episode, and please like this video, share with your friends and dock mates, and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us get more viewers like you.
Hey, y'all. It's a good day today. It's a good day. I'm here early-ish. Had my coffee, had to run an errand, but yeah, it's a good day. So today, the plan is to continue working on the water tank stuff. What do you think? That's all we do around here. Welcome to A Yacht of Love. This is the water tank channel. Oh God, I hope not. No, but really though, the end is near for the starboard side main tank support. Let's take a look. So where I left the boat, ground out here, ground out here, ground out here. Now what I want to do today is get these in as with thickened epoxy. So the first step is to run some thickened epoxy down on the oops, it's not in there. Down between the this bulkhead. I guess it's called a bulkhead. We'll call it a bulkhead. Between the bulkhead and the hull. So right along in there. We're gonna do that for 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna let that dry. So I think we'll be able to get that done today pretty easily. It's pretty cold, and I have the slow cure hardener, because most of the time when we're doing epoxy work like this, we're doing it in the summertime when it's hot and you don't want your epoxy to kick too fast. So that's all I have is the slow cure. So it'll probably take overnight for it to dry. But at least we'll get that basically in place and sturdy. The thickened epoxy will give it definitely some strength. And then we'll come in and lay in this fiberglass like that up into there. A few layers on both sides. So that's the plan for today. Was able to drill out the extra bit that broke off in there, and then I replaced the through bolts that hold on our strap here. I replaced the nuts with nylock and cranked those down, so that's the final install for our strap on this side. And now I've basically prepared our boards, the pieces that go like this, sanded, and then I pre-installed some hardware here, because when I do thickened epoxy along this edge and along this edge, I'm going to screw them in and to hold it in place to wait for the epoxy to dry. So that's the plan. So now I'm just going to do a quick acetone wipe down of everything, and yeah, mix up the epoxy and get to work. This should go pretty fast now, so it's exciting. This is such a huge milestone. I love it. 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 Okay, enough chatting. Let's get doing. Let's go. All right, got this tabbed in with some thickened, well, not tabbed in, just thickened epoxy. Yeah, turned out okay. It's not my best work, but I'm happy with it. And as long as it dries and stays strong, that's okay. It doesn't need to look good. Nobody's ever gonna see this. So what I'm gonna do next though is put the backer board that goes from here to here to here. It's laying right back there. I'm gonna put that on as this dries, just to like keep everything aligned and locked in place, because we did have a good solid dry fit with that. So before this dries too much, we're just gonna pop that sucker on and then let it dry. So that way it all stays kind of one unit as it dries. Got the thickened epoxy fillet in there, and then the front board like that, because the tank sits right here and that board keeps it from sliding that way. So yeah, so we'll let that just sit and marinate. Okay, so we got our cribbing board off, and now we can get a better look at our thickened epoxy fillet here, and it looks pretty good, and it's very strong. So I'm happy about that. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do some bulk sanding with the orbital here, and then get into the fine details with this little bit of kit. Now we're ready for the layup. So check it out. There's our sanding. So I got this nice and smooth on all sides. I still have to do a bit of cleanup with acetone, but it's looking great. And so now, epoxy time. Cool. We're structurally sound. Check out the good work. Look at that tabbing with the fillet below it. Boom, 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 boom. So we do have like a little bit of sanding here to take these little wispies off, those little pokies. This one's fine. And then a little bit right here. But that's awesome, because now what we can do is close up this side of the boat, move all of our workstation over here, and then basically repeat the process on the port side. So that's we got Dad here to help us. Hey, David.
Yep.
So that tank there is gonna go where I'm sitting, and then yeah, we're basically gonna close this up and repeat over there. So.